Okay, so as you know, there are many reasons why someone might want to join the military, and we have three options, which is sense of adventure, financial security, and patriotism. Let's start with sense of adventure. I think for young people, this is probably fundamental. I know myself, when I joined the military, so the idea of an adventure, of doing something exciting, of leaving your home. I think this is crucial for a young person making such a decision. What do you think?
I definitely agree with you. The sense of adventure is something that is, as you said, fundamental for young people. It's absolutely crucial for them to have these amazing experiences. And I'm certain that the military can offer this opportunity for a good sense of adventure.
Hmm.
All sorts of courses, all sorts of trainings um, are offered to the members of the military, and um, nowhere else can you
Yeah,
find this sort of activity and this sort of adventure. So
exactly. I think the idea
very
is
important.
it's like it's not a business, it's not an office job. You're gonna be out doing something.
That's definitely what I think we associate with the service in the
Mhm.
military. Being active, being adventurous, doing extreme things at
Yeah,
times.
especially as I said, when people are joining when they're young, maybe once they're in there for 20 years, they're not looking for that sense of adventure and they're
Yes,
happy with an office job,
yes.
doing some admin role. But
And
definitely young soldiers,
definitely young men. Yes, young men who are
and
looking
women
for
too, I think. Right?
more and more often. I think you've got a point here
Yeah.
that it's not only maybe it's very sort of superficial to think that it's only for men, but
Mhm.
yes, young people in general.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, the second idea here is financial security. What do you think? Do you think that's an important
I think
consideration?
it's quite important, especially in Poland. I would say because working for the military guarantees you a steady kind of employment, steady salary. Maybe
Mhm.
not as high as you would find it in some private companies, corporate environment, but um, that is probably one of the safest and securest, if I may say
Yeah.
so, um, ways of earning money.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly the point. It's the security in the fact that, like you said, a corporate job may give you more money, but it's very stressful, and you don't know, is there going to be redundancies? Are they going to move the company to some other country where it's cheaper? Whereas with the military, it's
Absolutely,
guaranteed. You're
absolutely,
going to have a job literally for life.
absolutely. You're definitely right. It's something that at certain point in our life is very important, and maybe not every young person thinks about it when they are
Yeah.
young, but um, but later in life it does matter. And even
Mhm.
if you join in uh, a little later in life,
Yeah.
it is probably one of the key reasons why you would want to join
But you're,
the
you're right.
military.
Maybe a young person doesn't think about it that much, but maybe their parents think about it, and maybe
Mhm,
just like they are sort of reminded of
mhm,
this.
mhm.
Okay, what about the
And
last idea?
and the last idea, patriotism. Um, I want to think it's one of the key aspects, one of the key reasons why young people join the military. Um, but to be honest, I'm not sure if it's the most important.
Mhm.
It is important. It does matter for young people to be able to serve their country. But out of the three given, I would say maybe it's the second or the third one. Yes,
Yeah.
we are aware of the fact that we need to protect our country in all sorts of ways by serving in the military as well. But is it the main reason? For me, not necessarily.
No, I mean I agree with you. I think it's when there is like a threat or there's some situation in war, people feel
For
patriotic.
example.
But most of the time, it's like it's an issue that they don't even think about. So I'm not sure it's a motivating factor in terms of employment.
Mhm.
So
I think you have a very good point there.
yeah.
Yes, not a very, very, very extremely motivating. factor
Mhm.
to be a member of the military. However, in difficult times, in trying times, like nowadays,
Yeah.
for example, it is important.
So if we were to put them in some sort of order, what would you say?
Well, in my opinion, most likely financial security uh, would be the most important, the
Mhm.
most essential for people. Then a sense of adventure
Mhm.
and patriotism, very important. But out of these three, I would say it's the least important about why people decide
Yeah.
to join.
I think definitely. I mean, I agree with you in terms of patriotism at the end. I think, like we said, if for some young people, they don't really think about money, and they just come straight from home, and so they're not even used to budgeting and stuff. So maybe sense of adventure is for me maybe more important if they're straight out of school and they're sort of. But like I agree that if as you get older, then maybe financial security becomes more important.
Yeah, I think I would agree with you that maybe depending on the time of their life,
So
it's either sense of adventure or financial security.
okay, thanks very much.
Thank you. Thank you.